AON, and Eclipse Wrestling present War for Territory. Let's go to TV's Mike Edwards, Doc, and Drew Shannon for commentary.
I think it's official. I'm officially welcoming you all to 814 Wrestling! And our next match is for the 814 Wrestling Legacy Championship.
814 Legacy Championship. That is going to be different to say, so excuse us during commentary, folks, because we got to get used to saying that.
This is brand new to us. I mean, I can't believe this. And now we got a former AON 814 champion, now former 814 champion, I guess.
Wow.
Man, this is really wild. But
a man who needs no introduction, a man who's been through the mountains of, he likes to say, Caucasus.
Introducing first the challenger from Richmond, Virginia, weighing 230 pounds. He is the founder of RBA Strong Style, Sledge Gibson.
the Snow Bunny Slayer himself, Sledge Gibson, amazing talent. Again, a former 814 champion.
Strong style, Sledge Gibson making his way to the ring. The Snow Bunny, yeah, like you said, the Snow Bunny Slayer. And if you don't know what that means, folks,
Look it up.
yeah, please.
And this guy has been a mainstay in AON since the brand started. Sorry, I have AON and Eclipse facts here. I don't have 814 wrestling facts to talk. We're going to have to go with that.
If you think about it, both Eclipse history and AON history, that's what makes 814 more powerful, because we have all that heritage now.
Plus, we also have Phoenix Pro, which was an amazing promotion in itself.
But speaking of somebody who has kind of walked to the dark side and has had a different kind of path, this man right here, Stevie LeBell. Oh.
He hails from Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania. Weighing 225 pounds. He is the 814 Wrestling Legacy Champion. The Eater of Worlds, Stevie LeBell.
Stevie LeBell, little tribute to the late, great Bray Wyatt, your 814 Legacy Champion, making his way to the ring, and oh my, how sweet it is.
They're going to call him the Ronin of Worlds for tonight.
Yeah, just for one night only, the Ronin of
Look
Worlds.
off to our right. Not to interrupt you, but look at this. We got AC Norway sitting to our right.
Yes.
I think he's motioning for Cass Edison to sit beside him. Obviously, these are title matches. These are very important, so they want to be involved in the matches and seeing what's going on. I don't blame them.
Yeah, that's right. Stevie LeBell lifting that 814, I'm getting used to saying this, Legacy Championship, and LeBell versus Sledge. This is a match for the ages, folks.
The history that the Legacy title has, to be honest with you, a former AON wrestler now, Randall Fairway, is the only 3-time Legacy champion in the history of the companies.
That's
now
right.
we have to make sure to call this 814 Wrestling.
Absolutely.
Oh, we'll be able to do that. That coveted Legacy Championship
Like
being
I said,
taken here.
All my stats are going to be Eclipse and AON stats. Not prepared for this tonight, so we're going to...
Who was prepared for this
Oh,
tonight?
apparently AC and Cass Edison.
Well, apparently those individuals who no-show tonight just missed a huge announcement.
Absolutely.
And possibly a huge opportunity.
And a paycheck. So right now, we've got the Ronin of Worlds versus the Snow Bunny Slayer.
And here we go, Gibson and LeBell walking up here.
And now, right away, there's the strong style Sledge Gibson.
The thing about Gibson, he's so fast, he's so quick, he's so agile. But then again, Stevie LeBell, with that MMA background, he can bring it too.
Nice go. This is going to be an impressive matchup. I was looking forward to this matchup just because, even though Sledge is kind of the taller two, they're very evenly matched, and right now swaying his hips.
This is how you. This is how he slayed all the Snow Bunnies, you could say. But we won't get into that.
That's how he does it.
Edwards and I actually called a match recently with Sledge Gibson in another organization. And he was also vying for a championship there as well. Unfortunately, unsuccessful, but he gave it his all. This kid is up for, I mean, come on. He's going to be holding a title soon.
And that man is a former Phoenix Pro Grand Champion, Robbie Page.
Exactly.
The Wild Man, Robbie Page. A nice takedown by Sledge Gibson.
Yeah, I was going to say headlock takeover by Sledge Gibson. And oh, wait a minute. There's Stevie LeBell. One thing about him, and he always knows how to pull stuff out of nowhere. And right there.
Nice head scissors.
Yeah, squeezing the head of Sledge Gibson.
And Sledge Gibson not ready to give up, definitely not ready to tap out. Anything about the year that Sledge Gibson has, even though he's lost the 814 champion, he won the 814 championship. He's been vying for titles, so this guy's always in the mix. And nice jackknife cover by Sledge Gibson.
You know, after we parted on the air here for Eclipse last time we were in town, if you remember correctly, when we were Eclipse, AC Norway had a talk with Stevie LeBell to get his friend Johnny Norris in check. Johnny Norris, not here tonight, was given the night off, you could say, against his own will.
And a reversal for a reversal.
Oh, what agility by Gibson. My goodness.
Oh my God, a hip toss into a neck breaker, and LeBell doing the right thing, getting out of the ring right now, following the buzzards, if you will.
I mean, he landed straight on his head, man. That could affect the neck. That could affect the vertebrae now. Oh, Gibson.
Well, he's got that injured shoulder.
Oh, boy. Oh, he's going for that suicide dive, and LeBell just catches him with that forearm.
Doc, I was waiting for you to say the neck, the back, and I was going to tell you, if you finish that sentence, I'm going to come over there and slap you.
Right now.
I wasn't really planning on it there.
All right.
That shows what your mind is there, Mr. Shannon.
That tells us what kind of music you're listening to these days. Anyway, some kicks by Stevie LeBell.
I like my music.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. There's only one way to go, and that's down, and that's the sternum area.
Yeah, he kept it legal, hit it above the waist.
That's the sternum area? Where did you learn anatomy? Oh, God!
Kick in the ribs. And LeBell is right now where he's at his most dangerous. He's slowing down the pace. He's taking it to him. He's picking apart, picking his shots.
Oh, what a chop. That was a Wahoo McDaniel-esque chop right there if I've ever seen one.
Absolutely.
My goodness.
Then just a big shoulder block forearm by Stevie LeBell. And this is what I'm talking about LeBell. He is picking apart his opponent, rolls him over for cover, and hooks the leg. Smart wrestling.
Count only.
Only 2 count.
We haven't seen a lot of people hooking the legs, going for actual covers. LeBell is taking this seriously, and he should. Because again, we talked about it, Sledge Gibson has been on the chase for titles after losing that 814 title.
Now, you know, one thing about Sledge Gibson is actually fighting with a hurt shoulder, guys. I mean, he hurt it back at HWF, and right now, he is in some trouble here.
And that was the match I happened to call suplex. That was an amazing matchup that he had, again, against Robin Page. But Stevie LeBell is a different kind of monster compared to what Page is.
Yeah, and I mean, Stevie LeBell right now is just trying to, as you can see, he has found a target, and he is starting to attack it right now. You can see that shoulder draped over the second rope. And as he just starts to choke, he does have the count of 5, unfortunately.
He does, and he is right now like a shark. He smells blood in the water, and he is taking his Sledge. Here's another thing about Sledge Gibson. You ever talk to him backstage, you know he's very laid back, he's very casual.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And it translates into the ring. Sometimes he can be a little too casual in the ring. He just doesn't always have that mean streak, that, I need to go get him kind of an attitude that you need in a wrestling ring.
Like you said, he's a very chill individual backstage. I mean, you know.
A clothesline.
Yeah, I mean, what a vicious.
I mean, he's different from a lot of the other guys you talk to, 2 count.
Well, he's a complete 180 from that John Washington, I'll tell you that much.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
I was told to inform you both that if anything about negative about Mr. Washington is displayed tonight, that we are all going to have to answer to him.
Well, he talks to everybody, he yells at everybody, so we have to answer no matter what.
Well, he can. Then
I don't really get yelled at him often,
he can
guys.
pay me. I'm getting paid to talk. He can pay me to shut
right
up.
Now,
Then
LeBell. Don't threaten that. There might be a lot of people that pay you to shut up.
I mean, he can't even afford. The man can't even afford gas money. How's he going to pay me to do anything?
Oh, wait a minute. He's going for Sister Abigail right there. Reversal.
He's going for that tribute, but it takes down.
And this is. But the thing about it, he sometimes comes off so chill. You've got to be careful. He is an accomplished wrestler, and not just got kicked up by Stevie just with a clothesline, just basically walked over and hit him.
Now Stevie LeBell. Now again, this is
What is it?
Oh, wait a minute.
Here we go. Oh my God.
Tribute to the late great Bray Wyatt.
And that creepy spider walk. That is.
My goodness.
It's one thing to see on TV,
but it's one thing to see in real life. My goodness, that is unreal. Oh wait, has him. Oh, but he's going for
the second time he was going for that Sister Abigail.
Gibson was ready for him.
Gibson has him up in the fireman's carry, and referee don't get too close there.
Be careful, man.
Oh my God, that Bray Wyatt like elbow to the midsection.
And right now, Stevie LeBell in control here. Can he do it? Can he retain the 814 Legacy Championship?
The referee was not in position.
Definitely out of position.
Gave Sledge a chance to see where he was and grab that bottom rope.
It's in the wrong hemisphere. Otherwise, we could have had a 3 count probably.
I mean, veteran maneuver by Gibson by grabbing that bottom rope just in the nick of time. But you can start to see frustration in LeBell's face right now. He just nothing. He is. I mean, Gibson is just finding a counter for almost everything.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out what do I have to do to beat this guy.
The problem is that, again, he's very chill. And Sledge needs to get a little aggression in him. Oh my God, what a knee to the jaw.
My goodness, catches him.
And now what is he thinking? Go for a roll-up. I don't think the shoulder is down. The referee, there you go, referee checking it. It's very smart by the referee.
That's right, very smart.
And going over the top. He's going to try sunset flip this time.
It's a 2 count.
And he clapped the cheeks of the Sledge to get out of that. And now a roll through the little cradle. Kick out.
My God, these
clap
two
at
back
cheeks.
and forth.
Well, that's what I hear. He's the
They
triple
do
C.
call there for a reason. My goodness, taking him out of that clothesline.
The triple C is down right now, and Stevie going for a cover.
Only a
2 count only.
My goodness.
Well, then again, this isn't like a title.
His cheeks were clapped, I'll tell you.
This history of this title, this is what this
And
means.
you yell at me? Okay, so
The history of this title tells you what is. We call it the Legacy title for a reason. Some of the all-time greats have held it. And right now, Sledge wants to become one of the all-time greats with that title.
yes, that would be the third time, if I'm corrected, right? Third time he would be holding the the Legacy 814 Championship.
Sledge, no, it would be the first time for Sledge to hold it.
Oh, first time.
To
Pardon.
hold that title.
But he is a former, if I remember correctly, AON 814 champion.
814 champion.
Correct.
Yes.
Right, okay. And right now, both of these guys just tired, beaten, battered. I mean, they've been beating the holy hell of each other now for a good,
So wait a second.
9 minutes.
So wait a second. Now we're 814 Wrestling. What do we call the 814 Championship?
It's the
814 Wrestling 814 Championship? Because that's a little redundant.
Come on, don't put your hands on the referee. This could cause a fine, especially with the owners out here at ringside. I mean, some of the guys that have held this title, including guys like Tyler Caton, Mambo Italiano, Psycho Fusion, that tells you the kind of talent that has held the Legacy Championship.
You said Zach Rain also.
Yeah. Randall Fairway, the only 3-time champion.
Well, what about Mad Max Morrison?
Mad Max Morrison cashed in for the championship
Yes, he did.
from Zach Rain.
That was during the pandemic, if I
God.
remember correctly.
It was. And Sledge Gibson is now starting to come to life in this matchup. Super
That's
kick.
got to be. We could be seeing a new champion here.
Sledge might be going for that European uppercut. Like the way he holds onto the head and snap bears him out of the corner.
Very nice.
Kick in the midsection. Kick in the face. Down to the knee. Knee to the side of the head. And there's some of that strong style we talked about earlier, Doc.
There's the cover. 1, 2, and 3. No.
Almost a 3 count on that one. But
Very
like you said,
close.
that strong style coming into play. We almost just had a new 814 Legacy champion.
2 3/4. Right there. Sledge Gibson, I'm going to call him the master of the snow bunny style. We're just going to. What a
gonna go with
matchup we are seeing right now. Again, I've talked about the history of this title. This is what it means to both of these guys, that they are going to want this belt. The referee.
No, wait.
Oh, wait, and our referee Will
Will's got a come on.
And you just
What do you call that?
Well, I call that Sister Abigail.
Oh!
And that's it.
could that be it right here?
The referee. Bearings 2 and that.
And still.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still 814 Wrestling Legacy Champion, Ronin, Stevie LeBell.
Stevie LeBell, the eater of worlds, he like to be called for tonight only.
Time to fall 9 minutes 40 seconds.
Still your 814 Legacy champion. Boy, it's different to say, Mike, but hey.
It is very unique, but you know what? We'll get used to it over time. And LeBell in the face of the owners here.
But you remember, AC Norway and LeBell have already a mutual friendship, a mutual relationship.
They do.
It's going to take time for LeBell to get used to this. No respect towards our new co-owner, Kes Edison. Again,
Congratulations,
Stevie
Stevie
LeBell
LeBell.
victorious.
What a matchup that was against a very game Sledge Gibson.
but also pulling a page out of the Rule Breakers handbook, hitting him with the low blow. But hey, it was enough to retain the Legacy Championship here at 814 Wrestling.
Taking nothing away from Sledge Gibson, he brought it. But the thing about it is, again, you have to beat the champion. The champion doesn't have to beat you.